Okay.
We're back again with another video. Today we are at the Sing Sing Correctional Facility here in Ossining, New York. We are here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas to promote transparency and...
Or not.
Please back away from me. Please back away from me.
Then please leave the area.
This is a publicly accessible area, sir. I don't think... She said this was state property. Within our... Hi, who are you? No, I figured that you were an officer by your shirt, but you're a correctional officer. What's your name?
Why?
Because you just pulled up in front of me and started talking to me.
This is state property, you're not supposed to be here.
This is state property?
You don't see all the
Yeah, I see all the state vehicles, including yours. What does state property have to do with anything?
That means that you cannot be on state property taking pictures of us. Your vehicle and should come off to
I need permission to take pictures on state property?
I can give you the number to the jail if you call.
No, I don't need to call anyone. This might be state property, but state property that's open to the public. I didn't hop a fence to get here. There aren't any restricted area signs anywhere around here.
Okay, well...
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you with the train passing.
Would you like me to...
No, you can't. No, you can't. I'm telling you, you can't. I know New York state law. This is publicly accessible area. There aren't restricted area signs.
You're the only public person that's here right now. That doesn't work.
Well, that's because I'm the only one that chose to be here today. But this is open to the public. There's no fence. There's no signs. There's no nothing.
It's all about just because it's not closed up to you, you can just walk in. If a door is into a house, would you just walk in it?
Well, no.
Because that would be considered trespassing.
Well, no, yeah, because I don't own the property to that house. I own this property. Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. This is taxpayer. Right. And who funds the state of New York, man?
Department of Corrections.
Who funds the state of New York, man?
the taxes there, you dumbass?
Right. There you go.
But you still can't be.
I don't fund private property. I understand what you're saying. You're saying that this is state property and somehow I don't have a right to be here, but I think you're wrong. And I never got your name.
You can think that I'm wrong and you can take it up with the superintendent. Right?
I don't need to speak to the superintendent.
Well,
what's the superintendent's name? Cop?
Yes, K-O-P-P.
K-O-P-P?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't need to speak to the superintendent, though. I'm not in a restricted area.
One of those. Okay, I get it.
What's one of those? What does that mean?
Trying to be difficult instead of just leaving the property. So I already explained very nicely that you're not supposed to be. You're still filming.
How would you feel if I said, "Oh, you're one of those"? How would you feel?
If I was one of those, I wouldn't feel any sort of way.
So you're one of those. Okay. Again, you're not a law enforcement officer, correct?
Excuse me?
You're not a law enforcement officer?
What are you?
I'm asking a question. Are you a law enforcement officer? No, you're not.
That's a silly question.
No, it's not. You're a correctional officer.
Okay,
you're not
the same thing. That has nothing to do with
It is not the same thing.
No, it's very different. It's very different, ma'am.
Okay.
A law enforcement officer and a correctional officer are very different things.
Okay. Are we going to do this back and forth?
I mean, I never got your name. What was your name again?
I didn't tell you my name.
And why was that?
Because you don't need to know.
Then you're not a law
Aren't you a public servant?
No, because remember, I'm not a law enforcement officer, right?
But you're a public servant.
Okay.
So as a member of the public, I'm just asking for your name. I don't think that's too much to ask.
I know. And it wasn't too much for me to ask you to stop filming on state grounds.
Well, it is too much. It is a little bit too much to ask, officer. It is a little bit